Hello, and thanks for stopping by. My name is Brian McRae, and I am thrilled that you have chosen to take 20 minutes out of your valuable time to learn about the potential of an emerging paradigm shift in a very old and very static industry. Whatever you decide 20 minutes from now, well, that's okay. At the risk of being presumptive, I believe I know what almost 95% of you will decide. So what the heck am I talking about? LCB, or Local Community Blast, was started in 2008 to address a somewhat stagnant marketing segment: effective direct mail marketing. LCB introduced a very unique, very effective, and very visible mailer. We'll talk more detail in a few minutes. The founder knew that it was unique and effective within a few short months of launch based on advertiser feedback. In a nutshell, merchants, and I quote, were experiencing a higher response rate than any print medium they had ever tried. Now that's powerful and motivating stuff. So much so that it rapidly grew to over 20 distinct mailers per month in our original West Michigan market. In 2014, we began to expand out of our local market and out of the state of Michigan. To date, we are now in 24 states and over 40 markets. Based on advertiser loyalty, and approximately 88% of our advertisers are repeat advertisers, and their enthusiasm for a new aspect of our business, we have devised a business model that we believe will take LCB and perhaps the entire direct mail industry to a whole nother level. With that said, Local Community Blast is proud to introduce LCB Rewards, the next revolution. When any industry discovers a new, more efficient, and dramatically different way to conduct itself, you have what is called a paradigm shift. And with this shift comes opportunity. LCB Rewards is quite simply an incredible, revolutionary, and simple marketing and income tool that every business should be using. Again, welcome to our brief overview. So, what is our commitment to this new opportunity? Well, we want to bring technology, people, advertising together in one new automated system that rewards everyone involved through a new revolutionary concept. To one, generate tremendous exposure for every business that participates. Number two, creating cash flow that can help every business win big. Three, improve profitability for businesses across America. That is what we're excited about, helping small businesses, medium-sized businesses across America improve their profitability. Let's take a minute and talk about the team, or most importantly, the leader of the team, and that's Dan Cheadle, the CEO and founder. Dan had built a retail chain from a one-store operation to 6 stores. He spent 17 years in real estate as a broker owner with 45 well-trained agents. This is where I became acquainted with Dan. I had my own brokerage. We were competitors. I've come to call him friend and in many respects mentor. But I also know him as a hard worker, a visionary, and a devout man dedicated to self-improvement through helping others. He spent the last 9 years growing LCB in 24 states and over 40 markets. Dan understands that building a team is the way to succeed in life, and LCB Rewards is no exception. In fact, I believe it will be his biggest and best team ever. Okay, so let's take a minute and talk about the product. The LCB mailer, the direct mail business that Dan has developed, tweaked, perfected, and grown into 40 markets in 24 states over the last 9 years. This concept-proven mailer is at the core of LCB Rewards. Guys and gals, I have sold these ads. I have pounded the pavement. And just to be clear, that is not what we're asking you to do. But these mailers are impressive. They are heavy cardstock, two-sided, full-color, glossy. I'm telling you, when a potential merchant has one of these in their hands, they get excited. In fact, I've had prospects ask me, is this what the consumer actually receives? When a prospective merchant sees the price, they get motivated and usually agree to run an ad. At only 7.5 cents per home, they quickly realize how affordable it is compared to the many other mediums that they have to consider for their businesses. Mailers typically go out to 5,000 homes in a zip code of the advertiser's choosing, and when the merchant experiences the results from their first mailer, they get downright zealous and often become what we call a raving fan. When a consumer pulls this out of their mailbox, we are in their face. They simply flip it over and in a matter of seconds have reviewed all 11 ads, quite often before they get back to their front door. This is at the heart of why LCB Mailer is so successful and why we have an almost 90% repeat advertiser rate. We get eyeballs on the ads, and therefore we get a great response rate for our advertisers. Let's take a minute and talk about the nuts and bolts, the engine, the technology, if you will. We have a proprietary automated online system so that any merchant member can upload an ad of their own creation. Now, as an aside, it's important to note that if there's a particular merchant that doesn't have the skill, the time, the inclination to create their own ad, we have an in-house graphics department, and as we've been doing for 9 years and will continue to do, we can create those ads for a nominal fee. Essentially, they choose any populated zip code with at least 5,000 homes because we try to target 5,000 homes at a time. Every member has their own back office dashboard, if you will, to manage their ads and their rewards business. You can use your referral fees to pay for your ads 24/7, meaning you just go in and say, take this amount of money and pay for my next ad. Or, of course, you can withdraw your referral fees for any use. This system is so advanced that it is patent pending this year. It's a system that's never done before. We're excited. We're going to truly streamline direct mail advertising, and we want you to be a part of that. So why get involved in LCB Rewards other than to have great advertising for your business and to potentially get those ads for free? Because through word of mouth referrals to other business owners that you are already in contact with on a daily basis, you can build a substantial second income stream for yourself or for your business. Let's take a minute to explore that concept. I ask you to think about your daily life for a moment. Who do you know and who are you in contact with? Do business owners or entrepreneurs frequent your business? Do you frequent other businesses? Yeah, silly question, I know. But here's my point. You are regularly face to face with people that would be thrilled to learn about LCB Rewards. Have you ever been to a chamber meeting? What about your neighboring businesses? The point is, LCB Rewards is easy to share, and any astute business owner or entrepreneur will be very receptive to listening. So how does it all work? Andrew's Bakery is excited to join LCB Rewards because he knows he needs better advertising and he sees the value of the referral program. His online rewards account is immediately set up and includes his referral fee back office to manage and track his rewards dollars that he is certain to see rolling in very soon. In a matter of days, Andrew's Bakery has introduced LCB Rewards to 5 other businesses. How did they do it? Perhaps by simply giving them a link to this PowerPoint. Yes, it can be that simple. Ken, the owner of Andrew's Bakery, gets rewarded $74 for each new rewards referral member. That's a total of $370 on what we call his level 1. His very first ad with LCB is essentially free. Most business owners I know, hey, they like free. As a member of LCB Rewards, you must run a minimum of 4 ads per year to qualify for your referral fee income. I'm guessing that if your ads are free, you are likely to run a whole lot more than just 4. Based on this scenario, Ken's total referral fee income will be $1,480 this year from his personal referrals. That's 4 free ads for Ken each year. Okay, this is where it starts to get real interesting. Meet Susan. Susan owns S Factor Salon and is one of the 5 business owners that Ken referred. Susan gets real excited and refers 10 new businesses. Hey, it doesn't hurt that she has 5 to 10 or more business owners sitting in her salon chairs every day. She got 10 LCB Reward referrals. That is exciting. Susan has essentially doubled Ken's personal referral success and has earned $740. She's not only gotten a free ad, she's earned an additional $361. Annually, that translates to $2,960 per year for Susan. That is effectively 8 free ads if she chooses to allocate that income. And remember, it's a simple click from her back office to do so towards those ads. Or perhaps it's 4 free ads and almost $1,500 to reinvest in her thriving business. What we have here, my friends, is another LCB Rewards raving fan. Susan worked diligently to introduce 10 and then helped and coached each of the 10 businesses to refer 10 advertisers. Susan is now on a very solid foundation. Going forward, the occasional phone call, occasional request for help, perhaps to simply explain her success, maybe up to an hour or 3 per week. How much time would you invest for level 2, 3, and 4 incomes? FYI, we would never advocate for any member to lose focus on their core or primary business. We will and do advocate for them to join us on a quest to improve their profitability and thus the freedom that they and their families can enjoy. How charitable do you desire to be? What would you do with an unexpected and substantial additional income stream? Well, here's a suggestion. Join us on our quest to make a difference. Referral level 2, 3, and 4 incomes. Let's see what's possible. As we discussed, Susan quickly referred 10 other businesses and achieved Silver Rewards level. Congratulations, Susan. We know she was excited and decided to be available if needed to ensure that her 10 referrals each achieved the same level of success. Her level 2 quickly grows to 100 LCB Rewards members. Susan earns $20 for each ad that these 100 members run, again at a minimum of 4 times per year. That's $8,000. Susan is now just short of $11,000 per year in additional income. What could be more exciting? Well, how about this? Her organization, or organism as I like to call it, is starting to take on a life of its own. For the purpose of this example, and my preference to be realistic rather than to exaggerate, let's assume that the level of growth falls off by 50%. So rather than level 2 members getting 10 each, they only get 5. Okay, so we have 500 reward members. On level 3, you earn $5 for each ad, and before you moan, groan, and lament, why only 5? Wait till you see what happens on level 4. With that said, you earn $10,000 on level 3. Nice, and believe me, your level 2 did 99% of the work. Remember, you referred 10, you helped them refer 10, and now you enjoy an additional $21,000 per year residual income. So we also find that level 3 is about as equally motivated as level 2, and each just get 5 referrals. Disappointing? Hardly. You now have 25 referral members on level 4, and wait for it, we pay $15 for each of these 2,500. Just to clarify, that's 2,500 referral members, and we pay $15 for each ad that they run. If you haven't already done the math in your head, we are sharp business people here after all. That's $150,000 per year. Let that sink in for just a second. You chose to advertise your business, you got excited about the results, you decided to share the good news, and the end result is a second income stream of $170,960. I, for one, I'm speechless. So how do you go about building this residual income? Well, by simply talking to other business owners that you already know, or individuals that you know, regardless of what they do, that might be looking for additional income. Introducing LCB Rewards will build you a referral fee income. There are plenty of ways to connect and introduce. Most businesses are surrounded by other businesses, and you likely know many, if not all, of the owners or managers. Many of your customers are likely to also be business owners. Perhaps you belong to a local chamber and/or you are part of a business networking group like BNI. We all know that most business owners are very busy, but I've rarely met one that doesn't recognize and value the necessity of taking a half-hour break every now and then. Buy them a cup of coffee. You will be showing them something that will help grow their business, their bottom line, and perhaps help relieve some of the stress of running their business. Have a barbecue for your local business association members and invite your friends and neighbors. And then force them to sit down through a half-hour presentation before they can eat. We call that the timeshare model. Of course I'm kidding, but you get my point. Social settings can be a good environment to garner interest. You've heard us mention in this presentation the Silver Rewards level. Well, there are 3 additional levels that we want you to be aware of, and while time does not permit us to go into the details of achieving these levels, I want you to know that they exist and that they should certainly serve to keep you motivated and excited. So after our silver level, we have our gold level. When you achieve this level, you will receive a company-paid 3-year lease on a Volvo XC90 crossover. Pretty cool. Then comes the platinum level. You get to go on one of our fully paid cruises and receive a $25,000, that's my game show voice, lifestyle check. Pretty cool. And finally, you join the President's Club, whereby you will share in the company's overall profits on a quarterly basis. Way, way, way cool. So allow me to close with a few short points. Please join us on this journey and be a part of our exciting future. You can join by registering on the website of the person that introduced you to LCB. then place an ad and go silver by introducing 10 others to the rewards program. Every business owner is already connected to over 15 different business owners. Get 5 and you go free. No matter what kind of business you have, rewards will work for you. You don't have a business? Well, then make LCB Rewards your business. So we thank you for your time and your attention. And remember, success is at your doorstep. The only thing that's missing is you.